credit 50,000 rupees that goes to the balance sheet. This means financial position. So, it is a very easy question. Now, I am going to the another question. This is the last question of adjusting event. So, same as here is the calculation example. A company has a receivable of 200,000 rupees as of 31st of March 2023. On 2nd of April 2023, the customer is declared bankrupt and it's estimated that only 30% will be recovered. It's very important. So we can underline it. So, receivable balance, that is closing balance, 200,000 rupees as of 31st of March 2023. No? That is the receivable balance. So, estimated that only 30% will be recovered. 30% will be recovered means 100% minus 30%. That means equal to 70%. So, impairment loss. How can we calculate impairment loss? 200,000 rupees multiplied by 70% equal to 140,000 rupees. So, recognize an impairment loss of 140,000 rupees in the financial statements for the year ended 31st of March 2023. So, you can see timeline here. 1st of April 2022 to 31st of March 2023. Here is the reporting period. And directors have approved their financial statements on 9th of June 2023. So you can see clearly there are two conditions now. So these conditions are happen at once. 31st of March 2023, closing receivable balance is 200,000 rupees. So impairment loss is 140,000 rupees. So there are two conditions. First one is, as I mentioned, end of the reporting period evidence must be provided. It is happened. And directors have approved their financial statements. It also happened. So, 2nd of April 2023, this is a adjusting event. So, the double entry is impairment loss, P and L, 140,000 rupees. It goes to the income statement, as I mentioned. And allowance for doubtful debts, 140,000 rupees. That means going to the balance sheet, financial position. That is credit balance. So, do you have any questions? I think you got it clearly. Next, we are moving to the another part, non-adjusting events after the reporting period.
ABC Private Limited is the business of selling computer. The following transaction event were occurred after the reporting period, but before the authorization of financial statement for the year end 31 of March 2022. Let us explain how the following events after the reporting period according to LKAS 10 are identified in your financial statement for the year end 31 March 2022. First question, the Board of Directors has approved the final dividend of rupees 6 per share on profit for the year to ordinary shareholder on 24th April 2022 and where there were rupees 100 share in issue. Now, event analysis. For the year end March 31, 2022, the final dividend of rupees 6 per share approved on April 24, 2022 in a non-existing event according to LKS 10. This is because the company only becomes obligated to pay the dividend when the board approves it, which happened after the reporting date. Now, impact on financial statement. Therefore, as it is a non-existing event, it should not be recognized as a liability or expense in the financial statement. For the year end March 31, 2022, final answer, however, since it was approved after the reporting date but before the financial statement were issued, the dividend amount should be disclosed in the notes to the financial statement. Second question, on 9 April 2022, where was the fare due to an electric stock in Abissavela warehouse? Cost of stock losses rupees 2.8 million. Now, event analysis. On April 9, 2022, a fire happened at the Avissavela warehouse due to an electric fault causing some stock to be destroyed. This event occurred after the reported period in on March 31, 2022 and is not related to condition at existed at the date. Now, impact on financial statement. According to LKAS 10, the fair and stock loss are considered a non-existing event. Therefore, they should not be recognized as a liability or loss in the financial statement for the year end March 31, 2022. Final answer, however, if the stock loss is material, it should be disclosed in the notes, including details of the event and the value of the stock loss, rupees 2.8 million.
We are coming to the end of the session. So thank you for listening all. Have a nice day.